Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my video and joining me today. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate it. So today I decided to just film a quick video. I think I'm going to do, after I show you everything that I bought, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little clean with me. And I also want to organize my freezer. That's the main thing that I want to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got at Target, and a really cute white dress. I had seen this dress on a couple other channels, but let me see if I can show you the whole thing. It is little like 2-inch straps, buttons all down the front, and it will go probably right below my knee, like mid-calf. And this dress is from Universal Thread, and it was only $29.99. So hoping that this dress will look nice on me. I had a couple other dress options, but I wanted to go for just the plain white. And then from Ross, I found these on clearance. These little Birkenstock inspired shoes. These are from Union Bay, and they were on clearance for $7, $6.99. I really like the floral, and I like that they're not too tall. I have a handful of these also from Steve Madden, but those are like maybe like 1 inch, and these seem a little bit less than 1 inch. And then I bought Jacob some nursery rhymes. I'm sorry everything is backwards, but I'm looking at the camera. I bought him some nursery rhymes. He loves listening to nursery rhymes when I change him. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Oh goodness, okay. Well, he loves listening to nursery rhymes when I change him. Let me make sure how he's doing. Still awake. When I change his diaper to help keep him calm on the table, I sing nursery rhymes. He loves Five Little Ducks, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, Baba Black Sheep. And so this has all of those, and then a handful of others. Little Jack Horner, Little Bo Peep, Mary Mary. So hopefully he'll like this. That I wanted to show you guys was I found a whole bunch of refrigerator and freezer organizers at Ross. Now these I have seen at the at-home store, and they are like triple the price of what you would pay at Ross. So this one right here is the biggest one I bought. Let me see if I can tell you how big it is. This one is 14.75 inches long, 4 inches high, 8.5 inches wide. So this is the biggest one, and I bought it for $5.99 at Ross, and it says it's comparable to $10, but if you know Ross, you know that the comparable price is never accurate. So this at home would probably be at least $20, so $5.99 is a really good deal. And then I bought 2 smaller ones. These I got for $3.99 each. These would probably be $15.99, maybe $12.99 at the at-home store. And then I got a couple skinny ones. These were $2.99. Yes, these are $2.99 each. Again, probably $10 at the at-home store. But yes, I'm gonna try and use these to organize my freezer. Right now I have 2 baskets holding my meat and 1 basket holding my frozen vegetables, but I'm hoping that I can use these to hold them all and make it just a little bit neater in there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Method heavy duty degreaser so I can go ahead and clean up the stove before I bring out all of the baskets from the freezer and start organizing. I'm going to go ahead and grab all the plastic containers and remove the paper from the bottom, as well as the little glue spots that are holding the paper in. Now, while I'm taking care of this, I just want to take a few seconds to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate that you guys come back and watch my videos every week. And if you are not already subscribed, I really hope that you guys consider subscribing to my channel. I would love for you to join me every week to clean or organize or even have a little stay-at-home mom vlog. Now I'm just going to go ahead and remove all of the meat from the freezer and start organizing those into the plastic containers. The first thing I'm going to do is remove all of the meats from the freezer and organize those first into the clear containers. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the ground beef and the ground turkey. This one was particularly hard for me to try and organize in the freezer before I bought these containers. Since they are round, they just roll off the shelf really easily, and I'm always afraid that they're going to fall on my foot or even worse, fall on Cookie. But I do try a couple of different arrangements before I found an arrangement that worked best. As you can see, I found 2 more packages in the freezer, and then I realized that they were not going to fit into this skinnier one, so I switched this one out for the one that I had the chicken in, and it fit much better. So I know it is really hard for you guys to see, or you can't even see what I'm doing right now because of the door, but I will show you guys what everything looks like once I am finished. It's just I tried putting the camera in an area where you could see the freezer, and it was just impossible since it is such a skinny door area. And like I said earlier on the screen, I am struggling with this bag of ice for at least 5 minutes. I don't have an ice maker in the freezer that is working, so my husband buys these big bags of ice from the store, and I'm trying to break it up so I can put it into the ice container that comes with the fridge. Now I'm going to go ahead and organize my frozen vegetables. Now before I bought these clear containers, as you can see, all of my frozen vegetables were stored in the green basket, and as you can see, everything was overflowing. It was a huge mess on the bottom of my freezer, but with these clear containers, everything fits perfectly. Right now I am still trying to decide where to put everything in the freezer. At first I had the meat on the second shelf and my vegetables on the very bottom, but right now I am deciding to switch them, so that's why I took everything back out, and it fits much better. I will show you in a second. Alright guys, so here is the refrigerator after I organized it. I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. So down here is where I originally kept all of my vegetables, but I went ahead and I switched this shelf with the shelf that the vegetables are on now, and it fits so much better. So I managed to fit 2 containers down here to hold my chicken breast. This is like random little cut up pieces of meat, as well as the pork loins. That is a really good idea, guys. If you are on a time crunch for dinner, all you have to do is unwrap the pork loins, stick in the oven, and you're all done. This shelf right here is another one that's a little bit random. This has some let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm out of breath. This has my big bag of chicken breasts, the larger packs of meat that don't fit into the little containers. This shelf right here has all of my frozen vegetables, as well as mashed and riced cauliflower, and I love the way this one came out because, like I said, originally this was on the very bottom, but this shelf was way too big. I'm sorry, this basket was way too big, and then I couldn't fit these side by side like I had wanted to. And then right under the ice maker are the other two clear shelves, which fit perfectly. So I am very happy with the way my freezer is organized. Now that I have the freezer nicely organized, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little kitchen cleaning. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the dishes that we used for breakfast this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the dishwasher, as well as clean the baskets that came out of the freezer. I want to use the green basket upstairs in my son's bedroom because that is where it originally came from, and then I want to use the two red baskets to organize in other areas of the house. Now I just need to go ahead and toss in the Cascade pods that I use every day in our dishwasher. These are the absolute best. I've tried a couple other brands, but none of them get the dishes as clean as these do. So around this time, my husband came home, and you will see his fancy camera work in just a second. I don't know why, but every time I am filming a video and my husband comes home, he always has to mess with the camera or do something silly, but here it is. I decided not to edit it out. I did buy some new shoes, so those are them right there. And here's a close-up of Cookie. And of course, I had to check to make sure that he did not turn off the camera. And the last thing I'm going to do is clean the sink. So at this time, my husband came back into the kitchen, and of course I had to tell him all about what I bought at Ross, as well as show him how the freezer turned out. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys made it all the way until the end, and I hope this video gave you guys some good cleaning and organizing motivation. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, as well as hit that bell notification so that you guys will be notified every time I upload a new video, which is at least 2 to 3 times a week. And if you guys are returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for coming back. I truly appreciate it. I will see you guys all back in a couple of days in a new video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!